Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the current affairs class. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to cover 7th and 8th March CA. And at the end, banking and finance, and at the end, the top 5 MCQs as usual. So first segment in the ESI finance and business news, we have CRISIL's projection for India's growth. CRISIL's annual outlook report says India's GDP is projected to grow at an average rate of 6.7% from 2025 to 2031. So this is for a good span of time. You can remember that 2025 say up to 2031 they have projected average growth rate for GDP for India would be 6.7. And they have also mentioned that the manufacturing GVA would be expanding at 9%, okay, 9%. Next thing we have here is RBI. So basically, this is data coming from World Gold Council. It is important. It is actually very, very important. So please pay attention here. RBI has been the second largest gold buyer globally. Second largest gold buyer globally since pandemic. So 2020 से 24 का time frame here we are covering. If you remember recently we have covered this data where Poland was the largest buyer, right? But here Poland is not the largest buyer because we are talking about the time frame right back since the pandemic was over, right? So 2020 से 24 तक, this is the time frame we are covering here. World Gold Council says RBI is the second largest gold buyer after China. So here it is after China, not after Poland, remember. Recently, although Poland has been the largest buyer, but we are talking about 2020 say 2024. So after China, remember this thing. If we look at the figures, so in quarter 4 of financial year 24, India was the second largest buyer, adding 22.54 tons. China's addition was although lower, and Poland recently has topped the list with 28.53 tons. So recently Poland has topped the list, but during this entire period of time 2020 to 2024, China has been the largest buyer and RBI has been the second largest buyer. Remember this thing. This is important, right? Then again, very, very important fact. Apart from this World Gold Council. Okay, so tell me, we have covered this thing in the CA recently. Where is this World Gold Council headquartered at? This is the question for all of you. Tell me the answer in the comment section. Yes, anyone? Where is the World Gold Council headquartered at? This is quite a news, so please remember the headquarters of World Gold Council. Next news we have is Nasdaq Inc. plans to offer 24 hours trading on its equities exchange, 5-day week trading in the second half of 2026. So first of all, you need to know what is this. This is very important, remember. So Nasdaq Inc. basically is second largest US exchange operator. Remember, it is US based. It is second largest US exchange operator. Now what it has planned is, you see recently we have been discussing US में 24 hours trading का concept, right? Everyone is applying for that. So here Nasdaq Inc. has also planned to offer 24-hour trading in equities segment in the second half of 2026. So this is important, remember the name. And since it is second largest US exchange operator, becomes more important. The next news we have is regarding credit assessment model. So Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has launched new credit assessment model based on scoring of digital footprints for MSMEs at Visakhapatnam. Now this is important and it is quite been there in the news. What is the scoring of digital footprints? This is important. See, earlier MSMEs were able to get loans on the basis of their assessment of like turnover, etc. So these were the criteria. Turnover analysis, what has been their average turnover for past say few years, a few months, annual turnover, etc. But that really becomes difficult for the MSMEs. Why? Because a lot of MSMEs, they do not have proper digitalized records, right? So डॉक्यूमेंट्स तो लेकिन सबके पास होते हैं, ऑल्सो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन प्रॉपर नहीं होता, एमएसएमईज का टर्नओवर कम हो सकता है, दैट माइट बी वन ऑफ द रीजंस, बट द गवर्नमेंट वांट्स एमएसएमईज टू एक्सेस क्रेडिट इजीली, सो दे वांट दैट दिस बेसिस of providing credit, assessing their credibility, assessing their say CIBIL score kind of thing. So here you have new credit assessment model which is based on, remember, scoring of digital footprint. So you need to remember what is scoring of digital footprint. Scoring of digital footprint means digital footprint का क्या मतलब है कि digital footprint के basis पे यहाँ पर they will be assessing the credit worthiness of the MSMEs. So what is digital footprint? Digital footprint basically means you will be tracing out all the data from digital sources, like they have their documents, right? They have their sales. So in सबको use करके their documents, their sales, whatever their transactions, इनके basis पे data निकालेंगे, अलग से टर्नओवर वगैरह पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, और इस डेटा के बेसिस पे they will be doing the credit worthiness assessment of the MSMEs. So this way they want MSMEs to get the loan, etc. easier, in the easy manner. So remember this thing. And also the finance minister has inaugurated recently 2 branches of Small Industries Development Bank of India, SIDBI की 2 नई branches इन्होंने inaugurate की हैं, and in Kakinada and Raja Mahendra Varman in Andhra Pradesh. So these are the 2 branches of SIDBI recently have been inaugurated by the ministry. Then moving on to regulatory bodies news. Reserve Bank of India recently has imposed 76.6 lakh penalty on 4 NBFCs. 4 NBFCs पे penalty लगाई है. Which are these? They are Fair Assets Technologies India, 40 lakh की penalty, Bridge Fintech Solutions, Range D P2P Financial Services, Visionary Finance PO. These have been fined with the penalty. Why? The reason is non-compliance with certain provisions related to peer-to-peer lending. जो आपके NBFCs के लिए peer-to-peer lending platform की guidelines है, peer-to-peer lending guidelines they have not complied with. That's why these 4 NBFCs, remember their name, 4 NBFCs have been charged this penalty by RBI. Then moving on to banking news. First is NBFC firm IIFL Finance. IIFL Finance has opened up 7 new gold loan branches run by female employees across the NCR and Mumbai metropolitan region. So remember this thing, because recently we are covering 8th March. So 8th March has been there recently, and you remember 8th March is observed, celebrated as International Women's Day, right? So a lot of schemes are going to come initiated by these banks to celebrate Women's Day. This is one of them. So remember, IIFL Finance has opened up 7 new gold loan branches. They are run by female employees, okay, and they have been opened on International Women's Day, as I told you. What you need to get from this news is they have been branded as Shakti branches. So these 7 new gold loan branches have been named as Shakti branches. Remember this fact, right? They have been named as Shakti branches by IIFL Finance. Then next you have Star Health and Allied Insurance Limited has also launched She-Tara, which is again a women health initiative where they are providing free medical screenings across more than 40 locations in Tamil Nadu. Free medical screening, free medical checkup to women across Tamil Nadu. So She-Tara is there by Star Health. Remember. Also, the Star Health has highlighted its women-operated Pink branch in Chennai, which employs 12 women and services over 300 agents. So it has its own female branch operated by females in Chennai. The next one is coming from Axis Bank. Again, very, very important. Remember, Axis Bank has become first Indian bank to execute an aircraft financing transaction through its international banking unit at Gift City, Gujarat. Axis Bank की जो international banking unit है, which is located in the Gift City, Gujarat, उसके through सबसे पहला आपका एयरक्राफ्ट फाइनेंसिंग ट्रांजैक्शन करने वाला, दिस इज द फर्स्ट इंडियन बैंक, राइट, एयरक्राफ्ट फाइनेंस करना, राइट. सो एयरक्राफ्ट फाइनेंसिंग में रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. एक्सिस बैंक इज द फर्स्ट इंडियन बैंक टू फाइनेंस aircraft. Now this deal recently was completed for the AI Fleet Services Limited, leasing arm and wholly owned subsidiary of Air India. And the deal involves long-term US dollar loan for purchase of 34 training aircrafts. 34 training aircrafts के लिए loan it will be providing, which will be deployed at Air India's upcoming pilot training institute in Amravati. Air India के लिए it will be financing this. So remember, Air India and Axis Bank, first Indian bank to finance aircrafts. Then next one is SBI, very, very important, has recently launched collateral free digital SME, small and medium enterprises loan product, SBI Asmita. SBI Asmita अभी अभी launch किया है SBI ने. Again, this is somewhere related to the Women's Day. SBI Asmita, remember, collateral free for women entrepreneurs to help them expand their businesses. Collateral free आपका असिस्टेंस होगा, particularly entrepreneurial skills को expand करने के लिए for women. So SBI, remember, has also launched Nari Shakti Platinum Debit Card. So specifically, Nari Shakti Platinum Debit Card has also been launched to cater to the needs of women across different segments. And this Nari Shakti Debit Card, which is 100% recycled plastic. Remember, these are very important facts. Nari Shakti जो डेबिट कार्ड है SBI ने बनाया है, इसका जो प्लास्टिक है, the material which is used is 100% recyclable, is a RuPay powered and it is powered by RuPay. बहुत सारे आपके प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे यूज किया जा सकता है for varied purpose like entertainment, shopping, travel, etc. Meanwhile, Bank of Baroda has also launched Bob Global Women NRE and NRO savings account. So Bank of Baroda ने Global Women NRE and NRO savings account launch किया exclusively for women NRIs. What are NRE and NRO? You already know. Non-resident external and non-resident ordinary account, where the NRIs can keep their funds. In some of the accounts, they also get the tax benefits and all, right? Okay, then next news is HDFC has recently signed an MOU with Indian Air Force. This is going to be very important. HDFC Bank ने Indian Air Force के साथ MOU sign किया है, also with CSC Academy. Why? To launch Project Huck. So you need to remember the extension of the Project Huck. Project Huck, Huck stands for Hawaii Anubhavi Kalyan Kendra. Remember, the extension of Huck is Hawaii Anubhavi Kalyan Kendra. This is to provide support and services to Indian Air Force, pensioners, veterans and their families. Particularly Air Force के जो पर्सोनल्स हैं उनको पेंशन वगैरह में हेल्प करने के लिए 25 सेंटर्स उन्होंने प्रपोज किए हैं अक्रॉस एयर फोर्स यूनिट्स to provide them all these services. Then next one is the fintech firm Razorpay. Razorpay जो है आपका, Razorpay has announced its expansion into Singapore, which is second market in Southeast Asia of it after Malaysia. So this is important thing to remember. Razorpay का second largest market is going to be opened up in Singapore after Malaysia. Then next news, PhonePe has introduced Ensuring Heroes campaign in anticipation of International Women's Day again, where they have designed this specifically to enhance financial security of women and offering exclusive discounts on term life and health insurance. So PhonePe ने specifically term life, health insurance इन सब पे discounts offer किए हैं on Women's Day. Remember, like 30% off on term life plans, 15% off on health insurance. So basically, women are the target audience here. That is it about the news about the banking finance CA from 7th to 8th March. Now it's time for the top 5 MCQs. Let's discuss them. First question. According to World Gold Council data, RBI has been the second largest gold buyer globally since the pandemic, after which of the following countries? Yes, so here remember, for this time frame it is after China. Option B, after China. And tell me, where is World Gold Council headquartered at? China is the right answer. Next. Which of the following is planning to offer 24 hours trading on the equities exchange, 5 days a week trading in second half of 2026? Because of, latest rise in global demand for US stocks. Very good. The correct option is Nasdaq Inc. Option D. Remember this name, it can be very important fact. D is the correct option. Well done. Next question. Which of the following bank has become the first Indian bank to execute an aircraft financing transaction through its international banking unit located in the Gift City, Gujarat? So this first Indian bank would be, the correct answer is, yes, quickly, Axis Bank. Well done. Axis Bank. Option C. Right? Axis Bank, remember. So Axis Bank has become the first Indian bank. This is very, very important. Please remember that, to execute aircraft financing through its international banking unit. Next question. HDFC has recently signed an MOU with the Indian Air Force and CSC Academy to launch Project HUC. You need to tell me what does HUC stands for here. Very good. So HUC here stands for Hawaii Anubhavi Kalyan Kendra, right? Yes, so World Gold Council is headquartered in London. Here A is the right option. Next question. The fintech firm Razorpay has announced recently its expansion into which of the following cities or countries, into which of the following, which is going to be its second largest market in Southeast Asia after Malaysia? Where is Razorpay planning to expand in Southeast Asia? Well done. So the correct answer is Singapore, right? After Malaysia, this is going to be the second largest market. Now, this is the learning exercise for you today. Homework question. Recently, Union Finance Minister has launched new credit assessment model for MSMEs, which is based on which of the following principles, or say module, for MSMEs at Vishakhapatnam? This is something you will be telling me in the comment section today. This is your learning exercise. And in the last class, the question which I gave you was, according to the Knight Frank's Wealth Report 2025, what is India's rank in terms of billionaire wealth with a total of $950 billion of wealth? So yes, here the rank is 3. अभी आप लोग अभी भी नहीं भूले होगे कि क्या रैंक है. वाई? बिकॉज आई टोल्ड यू कि बी से आपको याद रखना है 3. बी इज रिजेंबलिंग व्हाट? 3. बिलियनियर में क्या रैंक है? 3, राइट? सो हियर द करेक्ट आंसर इज 3. सूरज पाटिल, गिरीश प्रधान, शालिनी शर्मा. I appreciate all of you, those who are providing me the answers on a daily basis. So yes, that is it for today's session. I hope you have enjoyed the class. Keep on revising and stay tuned. Thank you so much. Have a great day.